All right, guys, so got your typical 8 mil here, well, or a flat blade screwdriver, whatever you prefer. I always prefer a socket. We'll disconnect this connector. Since we are going to be pushing this that way, I'm going to pop this little retainer clip out of here, I hope. Oop, almost. There we go. I guess you can actually pop these out by just working them back and forth and pulling on them. This is the same type clip that I showed down there where I used a socket to depress those ears, but I might have just been able to walk it back and forth. So let's see if we can get this out of the way enough to where we don't actually have to. Oh yeah, plenty. Of course, will it stay is the next question. Let me get my light. It actually doesn't look too bad, but we're here, so we're going to clean it. It is always a good idea to disconnect the connector. I mean, these things don't move real fast, but you don't want to get your fingers trapped in there. Let me get a brush and some brake clean. Like I say, this one isn't really too bad. This probably isn't going to make much of a difference, but if you're having any kind of idle issues or anything like that, this is one thing that a lot of times can help out. Get a rag and scrub that out. This is a very easy throttle body to get to. Hopefully that's coming through as far as how much cleaner that is. I'm going to look up on the top. It's a little worse on the top than it was on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead . Try to get along the edges of the actual blade. All right, that ought to do that. Because you saw it coming off. I guess we can go ahead and put your throttle body connector on if you took it off. What I'll do a lot of times on these covers, put either a little bit of grease or oil. Not most of the time I just use oil because I've got it in a more convenient location. But it just helps them snap right on there. And you're done. So new air filter plugs and a throttle body clean. And what I might do is do a throttle body relearn. All right, guys, we're on a 2019 Nissan Armada. I just did a tune-up on this, which consists of spark plugs, air filter, and a throttle body cleaning. And I want to see if there's a throttle body relearn on this vehicle. I'm using the Mucar 892BT. And we're going to see what it's got as far as throttle body functions. This scan tool, if you don't know a whole lot about it, it's a very nice scan tool. It's got free lifetime updates, and I've been very, very happy with it. Let's see here. Okay, there's common special functions. We might not even have to do a scan, although we're going to do common special functions, and then we'll do a full scan to see and make sure there's no codes or anything. What do we got here? Throttle valve learning. That's it. Throttle valve learning. That's what we're going to go with. Cleaning the throttle body was very easy on this vehicle. So you got idle air quantity learning, learning control, target idle speed adjustment, and closed throttle position learning. We'll just start at the top. Idle air quantity learning. Always perform this mode after engine or when idle speed. So I did have the connector disconnected, and I opened the valve and cleaned it and put the connector back on. So we're going to do that, and we're going to see what happens here. We're going to hit start. Coolant temp, engine speed, we're off, so we're between 0 and 1200. I'm going to hit conditions met. Closed loop, yeah, we're probably not in closed loop. Idle air quantity learning, it's saying error. AC signal, said everything's good except closed loop. So maybe we need to be started. Let me start it up. Okay, now it's saying okay. So let's do this again. Let's go back. Idle air quantity learning. Okay. Okay. Hit start. You see where it says executing. Coolant temps at 71 degrees Celsius, and it says completed. Okay, so we should be good there, and it is idling good. I mean, it looks like it's idling smooth. It's idling right where it needs to be. Got good accelerator response. So I think we're done with that. We could go ahead and do learning control. Let's go ahead and do all these. Start. Completed. Target idle speed adjustment. Touch start and set objective idle speed under the following conditions. Engines warmed up, loads, air conditioners off. Everything is off. I'm going to hit OK. Function is not normally required during the usual service procedure. Yeah, okay. Operating must stop due to the following reasons. Vehicle is out of test conditions, no response from vehicle. I don't know if the engine's supposed to be running or not for that, so we're just going to go ahead and go to closed throttle position learning. Engine on, ignition on, engine off. I might have missed it on that other one. Did the other one say that too? Okay, engine's off. We'll hit OK. Hit start. and completed. All right, and I think that's about all we need to do. We're done. It's running great. As you can see, it's got 120,000 miles on it whenever I did this throttle body cleaning. And I also changed the plugs and air filter on this vehicle too. So that's a separate video. But anyway, we're done. You guys take care. We'll see you.